Good morning, comrades. For me, as a Russian, it's definitely a good morning. Yeah, it makes me a bit boosted boys with this accent, but he's coming back. Definitely since now that we have taxi license. Remember, like in the old days where I had an amazing idea to have a backseat with Boris show? Well, if I don't have any extra incentive now with a taxi license, then I simply don't know what else will. Today, a couple of things on the schedule. Robert is here. We have interesting update. We always have an interesting update, but in all honesty, last couple of days, by now there's like a 1 day delay on the vlogs because it's been crazy. Ever since we got a taxi license, we need to get new cars, so we actually need to get new people as well. So there's going to be probably update on that. Also update in the barn. You seen yesterday that the M4 got stripped off the interior by Tim. By now it's getting a new cage installed over here. Same concept, vicious cage, even more material gonna go out, all that extra weight. No, так. Ну ладно, давайте. Не буду отвлекать. Yeah, and as you could have seen, another update is the bar, or or whatever, Club Apex is getting finished. The plaster is getting done on the windows. Not gonna distract the guys. We're going to get some lunch, so food chatting coming. After that, going to go to Team Schirmer and hopefully show some of the cars. Yeah, who knows? And yeah, in the meantime, nah, they're still cute together. Oh. I should tell Nankang that their tires are actually not that suited for winter. This is obviously a joke. A quick indication of how cold it actually is. I don't know if it's like some kind of a parking assist feature of BMW or just my first bad joke of the day. Hello. Food chat time. Hello. Oh, what's that? Is that a Calibra? Oh my god, childhood dream right over there. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Well, but the weird look got me confused. Look at them canards. Oh yeah. Now I'm not hungry anymore.
Holen Sie ein Tablett da vorne?
Eigentlich nehme ich Reis.
Never mind, hungry again.
That's a good business name.
Wow. Simply wow. How's it looking there?
No comment. We're not allowed to talk about these things, are we?
Yeah, so unfortunately we're not allowed to show you a couple of things, but there is also a lot of things that we can show you. So please bear with us. One day you will not only be able to see the car, but actually be a passenger in the hands down the fastest taxi car out there, street legal taxi car. So what we have here is the Bmw M4 race car, and this is actually the first M4 that's being reverse engineered, meaning it was made a race car and now it's being made street legal. So our M4 is going to be similar to this spec. And to start off, this wing, which is actually, well, the race car wing is a lot higher, but you can get it street legal in Germany. So this is actually exactly the same wing that we are going to run on our M4, which looks good. Can you confirm that it looks good?
Looks mega. Mega.
Awesome. Wheels, we are going to run BBS, and that's because of the tire wheel combination. That's not going to be possible to run what we want to run. But I think that BBS Motorsport E88 is also a pretty good choice. PFC brakes, brake disc, PFC pads. Discs are also PFCs, right? Yeah.
PFC rotors with Schirmer bells.
Yep, yummy. Wide body, this is everything carbon fiber, by the way. I showed you in the previous video. Yeah, and you cannot see it anymore, but before that you can actually see the carbon fiber weave through the sticker, which is nice. Cooling doors, well, at this point, no passenger seat installed. The driver's seat will be changed because, again, during TF, and also a reminder for you guys, you're not allowed to run ears. This has to do something with limited visibility. You can argue that or you cannot argue that, but this is a fact. You cannot run eared seats. They will not let you on during TF. During track days, you can do whatever you want. The same goes for running Hunt system for the same reason. You can have eared seats for the passenger, and also your passenger can run Hunts, but yeah. Then You can see that the gearbox is stock, which is nothing bad with it. Some extra switches, extra gauges, and the steering wheel is actually stock with an NOS button. I'm just kidding. Doors, at this point, yeah, it will be. There's actually stock. Again, no, I'm lying. This is carbon fiber insert. I was lying. I'm sorry. You can see the carbon fiber weave, and yeah, there'll be a carbon fiber door card over it. Then the front. Amazing intake. You can actually see, or actually, well, not the intake, but the aerodynamic element. You can see that how much wider it is over the stock one. Wheels, brakes, same combination as on the back. And then look at the front. All those extra large intakes for the cooling, the intercoolers, the radiators, and the most impressive, the very thick carbon fiber front lip, the splitter. What else do we have? Again, like I told you, unfortunately, some things I cannot show you on the car, but bear with us, and soon enough you will see everything. And that's, I guess, pretty much it. I can show you Doggy. Hello, Doggy. Oh, you know what I really want to show you? Look at this. Back in the days, when Team Schirmer was actually Schirmer Motorsport, and they were based in Kelberg and not in Bose, where they are right now. Awesome. Now fast forward back to Apex. And no, we're not going for a little drive. Well, we are going for a little drive. This, in fact, like 2 meters down, because we have a bit of a winter issue. There is ice coming off the roof on the cars. So we're gonna clean that up, but first move everything away. And after that, we're gonna have a look at Lexus 1. So you're gonna use that broom to clean all the snow?
I'll give you That's so funny.
It's like playing instruments.
Oh my god!
It's like a xylophone.
Whoa! Don't drop it in the room, Helen will be pissed. Nice. The M2 is going for a little ride to get the rust off the brake discs. And now we can have a look with Gabriel. Hello.
Hi.
At the Lexus Lc 500H hybrid. So first of all, as always, it's gonna be like a first look review kind of thing, judging by the looks and appearances, what I think of it. First, the appearances on the outside, it's actually typical Lexus. They were always a lot of ahead of their time, very futuristic design, even by today's standards. Those wheels, especially the taillights, I believe back in the early 2000s, they started this clean taillight look, and ever since, yeah, it's very futuristic. The thing what I want to point out immediately, can you open the trunk? Is this a spoiler, by the way?
Yeah, you can open it.
Wow.
I'll show you in a minute.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the
Sorry for
very
the mess,
very unfortunate thing is that, as you can see, there is actually not much space, like that. Yep, and that's because the hybrid, so the batteries are in the back. And the spoiler, you need to press a button or something on the back.
Yeah, I need to turn the car on.
Very nice, very subtle, very subtle. So what are the competitors of this car? Like, is it something like BMW 3 Series?
Yeah, you know what? I think it's more like Motor Trend did it with the DB11, which is
really
a whole league above.
Okay,
Yeah.
but is it because of the price level, or?
I don't think so, since the DB11 is like twice the price.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be a GT,
Mm-hmm.
it's a Grand Tourer,
Mm-hmm.
it's luxurious, it's a 2+2.
Yeah.
It's fairly big since it weighs over 2 tons.
Yeah. Important thing is that you can get this also as a non-hybrid, and then the boot space is actually going to be a lot bigger. Well, a quick look.
Engine as well.
Oh yeah, well, obviously. Carbon fiber roof, like the BMWs as well. This is actually, can I go back again?
Yeah, of course, you just have to.
The thing is, when you and yeah, it kind of works, but it's yeah, less intuitive than with other cars, for example. But I think you can get used to it after a while. The first thing that I spot here is very interesting. Oh, snow mode. That's nice. Traction control, which is in a very interesting position, I would say. Yeah, it's kind of out of the place. Usually traction control is somewhere here, there, next to the gearbox. Let's quickly have a seat inside. Oh, nice bucket seats. This is like Grand Tourer seats. So actually very comfortable for the first time. Let me get a bit more comfortable and yeah. Oh, thank you. I could definitely live here. I mean, this is something I could use, well, get used to. Steering, all the controls, mode, I guess lane assist.
Yeah. Adaptive.
Yeah.
You know,
Memory seats, chocolates, very nice chocolates.
Guilty.
Yep. Screen and the clock of Lexus. Where do we? I guess we need to
Start. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm actually pressing the brake and I started the car. So I guess the car started. Ooh, look at all those fanciness. Hello, hello. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Nice. Looks. I mean, what more do you want from a car? And again, we apologize that the Nürburgring is closed. So we could have taken it for a lap, but who knows how that might end with a hybrid. The thing is, Gabriel said you should get a Lexus in your fleet. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's an LFA, sure, no doubt about it. But the problem with Lexus is the same reason why I would not get a Hyundai i30N. They're amazing cars, but unfortunately, the majority, like the mainstream people who come to the Nürburgring, they're like, what's a Hyundai? What's a Lexus? I want a BMW. Like
Exactly.
even if it's an E36, it's a car that would sell itself. The same issue, for example, Ring Taxi. You know, the other company had a Lexus 2 years ago. And they got rid of it after a couple of months because nobody wanted to drive in it. Because nobody understood the fact that once they got in there, because they had no choice, because other cars were booked out, they were like, amazing car, super fast, super, because it was an ISF, I think. But before that, they're like, Lexus? So unfortunately, Lexus still has that image of being just a Lexus.
Old people's car.
Yeah, being an expensive Toyota. So that's the reason why, unfortunately, I don't think we will ever see a Lexus in our fleet. But yeah, I would really like to drive this more and find out more.
This has the new 10-speed. So
10-speed?
Like the old CVT.
So it's a 10-speed gearbox.
Yeah, it works like a manual as well.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like in eco or comfort, it resembles a CVT, but you're gonna get the.
Oh yeah.
It's not.
You have those pedal shifts as well.
Yeah.
Actually, very nice touch. And what I like about them is that they move with the steering wheel, like the Porsche, like the McLaren. Because, like I told you, the thing that I really dislike about Ferrari is that the pedal shifts are fixed. So when you see this, you're like, And of course, you can argue that, well, you're not gonna shift gears in the corner, or you can get used to it. Yes. But again, it's just a personal opinion. I'm not saying it should be like that. It's a personal opinion. So we are now driving, and I'm gonna show you again the most fun thing. What Gabriel told me is this one has 10-speed gear. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seriously, it shows it there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Yep, this is crazy. Oh, we're driving a bit too fast, so let us shift down. And do the whole thing again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's not go too fast.
Yeah.
We have 5 more gears. This is fun. This is great. So yeah, what else can I say? I mean, my first impression that I got when I got in the car is confirmed regarding the comfort. The seats are very comfortable. I have a lot of support, and I think this is the most important bit regarding this car. Yeah. So what else can I say? I mean, this car is obviously not 4-speed, although you can like. It pulls. I mean, you can definitely get along with in traffic with it. You have plenty of horsepower. You said like 350 or something.
Almost 360.
Almost 360. Wow.
Yeah, but the torque is pretty low.
Yeah, but still, it's sufficient to go from A to B, to cruise on highways, to cruise on mountain roads, and shift a lot. I mean, if you have the sporty feelings. I mean, someone once commented on my video that a couple of cars don't have the sporty feeling because you don't use all the gears. Okay, well, you have full 10 of them if you want to feel like a racer. Maybe that's the future thing, like, you know, when you got just gonna have 10 gears, 12 gears. Actually, this is future. The Fast and the Furious predicted that long time ago, you know, like, they keep on shifting. This is what we have. You wanted it, you got it. This is most amazing racer car that you can get for this, yeah, nowadays, definitely. But yeah, like I told you, primary thing with this is comfort. You have everything here within the hand reach. Those things like the modes are yeah, they're actually not in your sight when you're driving. It's not bothering. You can alternatively go for an S-Class, but I don't think S-Class has 10 gears. So definitely, if the shifting is your thing, go for the Lexus. And I would actually really like to try out the ooh, there was a bit of a, we can actually even drift because it's a real drive, right?
Yeah, of course.
That was like a very baby slide over there. Let's just put it. So we're now doing 10th gear, 80 kilometers an hour, 82 to be precise. And yeah, what should I say? This one also comes, since it's a hybrid, it has the braking energy regeneration. So when you brake, you actually feel kind of a different type of brake feel when you brake compared to like a standard braking. Of course, it brakes as well on the brake calipers, brake discs, but yeah, it's nice. So you have extra braking power with it as well. Again, you can just cruise it with one finger. Very nice and nice. What can I say? It's a good car. Whether I would personally get one depends on the price. You know how much those cost?
Yeah, fully loaded with the Sport Plus, rear steering, carbon pack, and so on. We're talking for the hybrid 120.
And that's Belgium.
That's Belgium with you know, VAT included and all that.
Okay. Well, for that, I think our M3, the taxi car M3, was around the same price. It was a bit higher. It was close to, I think, 130, 140 with all the package. So that's I would honestly go for M3. Again, partially because of the same reason like you have with, like I told you earlier, because Lexus is kind of unknown among other people. Like I said, once you get in the car, it's amazing, it's perfect. But like M3 of this, like, you would definitely not blame me if I would say other thing. If they would come out with something kick-ass, for example, the thing that Hyundai does now with the i30N, which is even better price than its competitors like Golf GTI or whatever not, and offers not even maybe like more performance, more fun, then I would definitely go for this. But this is something, yeah, I don't know. On the other hand, Lexus needs to show its luxury, and you cannot get luxury for cheap because then people don't understand that it can be available. So yeah, you have many things, but it's definitely not a bad car. Definitely not. The first impression is very good, and for the purpose what is built, I guess just a daily commute Grand Tour, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a daily.
Yeah, so good job. So let's go back, and I think by now this is probably gonna be one of my longest video because you came and we visited Schirmer and this and that. So apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you just didn't like it, you probably just like already not watching 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy it. I'm gonna definitely say goodbye here because again, because it's been already long. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to have more test drives, let me know. This is definitely on our planning since we have Tom Stamp now and his amazing new camera. Me and Robert want to do a lot of more test drives, so give you more opinion. But like we did with the 720S earlier this year, our main goal is to do test drives on the Nürburgring, to test drive the cars on the track, or not the track that they were built for, although some of them were with the main purpose they were built to drive on the Nürburgring. But the sport cars should just, let me just shift to, so it will be very quiet. Yeah, that's something what we want to do. But if you think that we really suck at it, then just let us know as well, and we will not ever do again. And the final thing, also make sure to check out Gabriel's channel. I think you even have 2 channels now, right?
Yeah, one is in English, and I'm also going for French now, like double language reviews.
Okay.
And the last one is in Romanian, but
So 3 even.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's actually 2 but 3 languages.
Okay, whichever language you want, find it in the video description and give him a check out. And he probably have more detailed and more like well edited and shot review video of this car than I do on my phone and just like me. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and see you tomorrow when
Needs to work for about 6 or 8 weeks time.
Buenos días.